We're here with Michael Johnston and John Piggott after a great win, hard-fought win against Rhyl. First of all, welcome back to Nampoth, John.
Yeah, Chief's good to be back. Nice to have the armband on as well and come out and lead the team out. Don't think I deserved it, like, after being away for so long. Maybe George should have had it, but it's the conversation for another day.
Obviously, you've played centre-back with Mike a lot. How different is it playing with Jordan at centre-back with you?
There's a bit more legs. he runs a bit more than Willow, but obviously, you know, he's a good player. You don't play for West Brom and come and play for Bangor if you're not a good player, so, you know, it's credit to him. And last week we had to put right, really, because it was an awful performance, but hopefully we've proved things right. It's just a shame about the 3 goals that we've conceded, but hopefully now we can kick on and keep good shape like we did the second half and defend well, and hopefully things can only get better.
Jordan, probably a number of people probably forget that you're only 20 years old.
Yeah.
You know, the number of changes to the squad that's happened over the last few months. Have you had to step up as maybe one of the more senior figures from this side?
Yeah, like, obviously age comes into it a lot, with a few younger players like to Geffen playing alongside me at right back. It's having to bring players into the game, you know. And I'm only forget that I'm 20, so I'm like kind of a senior player, you know. So, but playing along Jono and Willow, they get me through the game as well as me getting the younger lads through the game. Do you know what I mean? So having these two, it brings the experience, and then hopefully that can flood through the team, and obviously Gaffer as well. So I think that brings it through the team, and that's why we stick together as a team.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, both of you obviously know how important Rhyl v Bangor game is, but you especially, Michael. We tweeted today the old video of the game when we beat Rhyl in the European final. You know, how great is it to be back at Nampoth in front of the Bangor fans, beating rivals like Rhyl?
Yeah, it is. You know, when I turned up today, I didn't think that I'd be back here and playing in these games, but obviously I've been given the opportunity and I loved every minute of it. Obviously it's always nice to beat Rhyl, but yeah, as I say, the main thing was just getting back playing here, and I think for the team as well, being back at home was really, really good for them. It gave them a bit of a lift, and you could see all the lads enjoyed it. So yeah, it was good.
Yeah. So obviously there's towards the end of the season, it's getting quite congested with the fixtures. As players, you know, how do you deal with that fixture congestion?
I think we just have to get through it as a team, you know. We ain't got many players to swap and change about, so I think it's just, there's a lot of players out there tonight with a lot of niggles and knocks, but as you could see to the end, we got through it, and 4-3, you take what it is against the local rivals, you know. But I think the next few games are just going to be the case of having to swap a few players, but I'm sure as a team that we've got, we're going to stick through it.
Yeah, Michael, any thoughts on the sort of congested fixtures going towards the end of the season?
Same thing, really. You know, it's always going to happen with the cancellations and things earlier on, but it's how we deal with it. You know, we're the ones that are stuck with it, and we're the ones that have got to try and get through it now. Obviously, there will be changes. There will be lads that are struggling. You know, you got older lads in the team. The younger lads are playing every Sunday for the younger team as well. So obviously, we've just got to try and get on with it. You know, it is what it is. That it's not going to get extended, the league. So we just have to face it head on and just throw face what's thrown at us, really.
In, you know, the current period, you know, as we've seen today, a lot more noise coming from the ground with the fans. How important is it that the fans come back and make more noise and more support for the fans, for the players, for you lads?
It's great, really, because obviously with the stuff that's gone on with the club and not being in the best situation, me personally, I didn't think there'd been many turn up, but the last few weeks at Conway, at home games, you know what I mean, we've had a few good turnouts, and they've got behind the lads, and the lads have tried to give what they can. Last week was poor, so it was in the right of favour at home this week to turn it round and to put on a good performance, which I think was the case. But it's important that the fans stay behind us and keep going.
Yeah, you know, the league's already wrapped up. You know, only with one team going up, Airbus have already won the league. As players, how, you know, do you have to find more motivation for these last few games? You know, what's going through your mind of these with sort of, you know, no promotion on the cards anymore? How do you deal with that?
Yeah, and I think the players that we've got, it's not an issue if they've gone up. That's the end of it. You know, we're playing for pride now. We want to finish as high as we can. Obviously, we hit a bit of a blip in the middle, and we're just trying to do as well as we can. You know, bring the young lads through the games and obviously it's only going to get better as things go on, really, for them. So I don't think that an attitude thing is going to kick in at all. I think that as soon as the league finishes, then obviously we've got the situation will get reassessed, and we look at players and things, and lads are playing for the futures, really.
Right, brilliant lads, thanks for speaking to us. Great 3 points tonight.